Welcome to the Scott Townsend Show, brought to you by Dietzo Man Productions.
Hey, this is Scott Townsend. Welcome back to the Scott Townsend Show. Today I'm going to be just riffing on some use of words that absolutely drive me crazy. These phrases are meaningless. They've become meaningless. They don't, people don't even know they were saying them. I think these kind of phrases catch on quickly because the whole world is connected so tight and communication can spread so fast. Phrases can get around, whereas it used to be based on location. Now someone in Washington State can be saying the same thing someone else is saying in Florida, vice versa. So that's my theory anyway, as to why we are all using these same phrases. One of the phrases I think will, I keep thinking will fall away because it has been around for so long, is the phrase at the end of the day. God, at the end of the day, at the end of the day. So at the end of the day, if you watch news, they'll be talking about whatever. And so, at the end of the day, this is what, blah, 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 blah. You hear it in corporate speak. Everybody's talking about the end of the day. So at the end of the day, then it becomes the only thing I hear at the end of the day. So I wrote down some suggestions for something other than at the end of the day. When all is said and done, in the end, after all, and sooner or later. So let's just try some of those phrases for a while. And let's just put at the end of the day, or can we say, by the time we go to bed, this is going to happen. Why does it always have to be at the end of the day that gets all the publicity? By the time we get up in the morning, this is what's going to happen. Why the end of the day? Why don't we shine some light on the first of the morning? I know, it's stupid. Probably doesn't bother you as much as it bothers me, but it really does. The next one is driving customers. You drive cattle, you drive a car. Driving something it seems forceful, hard charging. Whip, crack the whip, drive the cattle into the pen. Force the car. You're in total control of the car, but you're not in total control of the customer. You're not in control at all. You want to influence the customer. You want to persuade the customer. You want to put your best foot forward in hopes that they'll choose you. But you're not driving anything. And if you could drive customers and force them to put them in a headlock and bite their ear and wrestle them to the ground, that's what is that? So anyway, we're going to drive business. We're going to drive the market share. No, you're not. You're going to try to influence it. You're going to stack the deck in your favor so that hopefully you'll have a good outcome and result. But driving, it sounds aggressive. It's great to say if you want to come off as aggressive and hard charging and all that crap. Customers are not driven or controlled. They want to be influenced, persuaded. You should add value to your product or service in hopes that people will choose you. Know your market, know who your audience is. Why would you want to know who your audience is or know your market? Because, you need to know who your audience is. So you might be offering something that your market doesn't want. So choose something that they sell or make something that your target market wants. Okay, enough of that. Drives me crazy.
Thank you for joining the Scott Townsend Show. We'll be back right after this.
Pop's Daylight Donuts, man, they've got the best tasting donuts, sausage wraps, pastries in Northeast Oklahoma. And also, if you'll tell the staff there, hey, Scott Townsend said to give me a large spicy pig, they'll give you a free large spicy sausage wrap. But you have to tell them Scott Townsend sent you. So tell them, hey, Scott Townsend told me to tell you to give me a large spicy pig. So there's the offer. There's the call to action. So go to Pop's Daylight Donuts. Say hi to Mark for me. And go to Pop's Daylight Donuts and get you some. The other sponsor is Castafly Outdoor Adventures.
Adventure. That's where it begins. We look to create and document our moments in time while embracing the majestic wonder and beauty of the great outdoors. Our quest is to explore the back roads of the Ozarks, camping, fishing, and just getting lost. Refresh your spirit and join us on our next adventure.
Paul and his crew invite you to subscribe to the Castafly Outdoor Adventures YouTube channel. The next one is, oh God, it drives me even more crazy, is right? I got a little tail at the end, a little upswing, the little inflection, right? Oh man, I just really didn't like that movie last night, right? Right? And so if you're saying something like, two people talking and they say, yeah, I read this book and it was horrible, right? The other person says, right? Even if they don't know even if they didn't read the book. The other thing about right is, have you ever noticed how people using the word right? So this chemical equation will do this and that and so and such, right? So it's like they're trying to convince you that they are right. And someone's trying to convince you about something they are not even sure of. Right? So if you just follow along with me as I explain this, right? And so it's like they're trying to pull you along and trying to get you to agree with them as we go down this sales path or whatever. Right? It's just a nervous tick. The last one. This is just ridiculous. You're fine. You're fine. Would you like to have this? Would you like to have this chair? Oh no, you're fine. You're fine. I know I'm fine. I just was wondering if you would like to sit in this chair. Thanks or no thanks is good enough. Your judgment on whether or not I'm fine or not has nothing to do with whether or not you take this chair. It's just, people say it so fast. They're trying to, if there's a problem or a situation that makes people uneasy, let me step aside and let you through. Oh no, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Oh, don't worry about it. No thanks. You're fine. Drives me crazy. Drives me crazy. So anyway, now if I'm fine, would you like some more mashed potatoes? Oh no, I'm fine. Thanks. I don't want any more potatoes. Would you like some more mashed potatoes? Oh no, I'm fine. Thank you. No, thanks. But anyway, those are my phrase problems. Drive. I mean, whenever you hear drive, someone's driven. They're driven mad. They're driving me crazy. It doesn't have a good connotation when it comes to customers or trying to grow your business. We're going to drive everybody insane. How about, so that, right? So we want to eliminate right? At the end of the day, we're going to eliminate at the end of the day, eliminate it, get rid of it. Just say something like after all, or sooner or later, in the end, when all is said and done, you're fine. Oh, no, you're fine. No, you're fine. Would you quit telling me what I am and just say yes, no, thanks, or no thanks? That's my rant on phrases that drive me crazy. Do you have any words, phrases that you hear that particularly corporate speak, customer centric? Let's move the needle. Anyway, leave your comments in the comments below. Let's talk about some of those phrases that need to be aired out, cleaned out. Think, don't be lazy in your speech. It's a Scott Townsend. Hey, subscribe to the Scott Townsend Show on YouTube if you like this show. Leave a comment, share it with your friends on podcasts like iTunes. We're all over the podcast platforms. Like it, share it, subscribe, leave a comment, review it. Let me know what you think. That'd help us out greatly. So I think that's it. So this is Scott Townsend. Thanks for coming back to the Scott Townsend Show. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you later.
The Scott Townsend Show is a Deetso Man production. For more episodes, visit the Scott Townsend Show YouTube channel, listen on Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to your favorite shows.